We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Pittsburgh. Shortstop, Jurickson Profar.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And here's the former first-round draft choice,
12,
Brandon Nimmo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford has to hurry. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Dugan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Great chance to drive in a run here.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's safe. In to score, the runner from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting 6.
Striding in, Albert Pujols. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. 3-1. Here it is. And that's low, ball 4. Standing in, Mookie Betts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Brandon Crawford stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something.
And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Here's Buster Posey now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
So he got him swinging. Pablo Sandoval becomes out number 2 this inning. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit in the air to right field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Elias Diaz. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Elias Diaz.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Jordy Mercer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
The second for 1. On to Sandoval. It's a double play. Now batting, Mike Leake. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Leake.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Stephen Dugan. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Stephen Dugan.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Harper will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now to the plate, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Henson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Leake gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a ball, 1-0. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here's Mookie Betts. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt is after it, and no one will track it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frazier.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for 3rd. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Harper.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Belt giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon Crawford.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Settling in now, Buster Posey, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Profar scoops it up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Elias Diaz, the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip.
Diaz
has a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. At the plate, Mike Leake, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Leading off the fourth inning, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Ball two now. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Stephen Dugan.
Stephen Dugan.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Leaks ready. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Second baseman,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
He's set, and a 3-0 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Left fielder number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he takes ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop, Jurickson Profar.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch inside. The throw. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Belt coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Belt will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman.
Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Now a move over to first. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Now a snap throw to first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Slow roller back to the mound. He's got it. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Leak into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols will put this one away and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Elias Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Elias Diaz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number
Stepping
10,
in and ready for another
baseman,
shot, Jordy Mercer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready for another shot now. Mike Leake. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Josh Begley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Begley.
Ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Felipe
attention,
Rivero
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching for
now
the
as he'll
Pirates,
make his 10th
Number
appearance of the season.
73, Felipe Rivera.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one. To greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Nick Hundley is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Pujols takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Number 12.
Ready once again, Stephen Dugan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready for another chance? Madison Bumgarner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Yorkis Hernandez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ty Block is into the ball game now as he'll make
number 62.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him, and now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he got him. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hansen has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Digging in and looking for more, Alan Hansen. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Alan Hansen.
Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Feliz.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball three.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is foul tipped, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. Popped up. Frazier is there for it. One away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Belt on his way to second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Number 35.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Buster Posey is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Harper.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hansen will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Right fielder,
In his last at bat, he popped out in
Cespedes.
foul ground. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2
First
gone here in the
baseman, number
Pittsburgh
7,
8th. And
Albert
standing
Pujols.
in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dugan is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Nick Hundley.
Leading
He'll
up,
get things
your
started
attention,
now in the
please.
bottom of inning number 8.
Returning for the
Chris
Giants.
Conklin.
Number 7, Chris Conklin.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The
So
batter,
striding in,
third
Evan
baseman,
Longoria.
Evan
He could really use a knock here. 0 for
Longoria.
3 in the game so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again.
Dugan.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he falls behind now. 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Stepping up to the plate. Ty Blach. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off Gregor Blanco. Will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll dive back in. One 1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but It was tempting, no doubt. Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Alan Henson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Richard Rodriguez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. We got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
One run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Into the box now, Brendan Belt. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a surprising intentional walk here, as that will now load the bases.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And that misses ball one. 1-0 pitch. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. One run scores. They'll throw into second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Digging in, Brandon Crawford, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now in the box, Chris Coghlan. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Coghlan awaiting the 1-1.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Now batting.
Digging in. Now, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Stepping into the box, Stephen Dugan.
Number 12, Stephen Dugan.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this.
Your
Ray
attention, please.
Montoya enters
Now
from the
pitching for the
pen.
Giants. Number
In
90.
now. Elias Diaz.
Ray Montoya.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Coughlin ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the
The
inning.
batter, number 10. Second
Here's
baseman,
Jordy Mercer now.
Jordy
He's 2 for
Mercer.
3 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dugan has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, the pitcher is Merrill Petit. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of
Your
burning a
attention,
pinch
please.
hitter. David Dahl
hitting for
will get the
Pittsburgh.
call to pinch hit
Number
here as we'll
15.
see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ballgame. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending.